Let me tell you something that I saw recently. I was in a workshop and this young girl, she what up, Trouble? What's good? What's good? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Back in the studio. Trying to get to work. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you something I saw recently. I was in a workshop asking questions, trying to get people engaged, and there was a young lady in the room, 7th grade. I could tell that she understood everything. She was locked in, nodding, paying attention, but she never spoke up, not even one time. After the workshop, she came up to me and said, that really meant a lot to me. I just didn't want to say anything in front of everybody. I asked her why, and she said, I didn't want my friends to laugh at me if I said something wrong or if I told you what my dream life was like. And that right there, that's the problem. She had the answer, but she chose silence. Not because she didn't know, but because she valued their opinion more than her own growth. And that is called social currency. So you're focused on being accepted. You're so focused on being accepted that you start shrinking yourself. You don't raise your hand, you don't speak up, you don't step forward because you're trying to protect your image. But here's what you don't realize. Every time you choose approval over growth, you pay for it with your confidence. Every time you stay quiet when you should speak, you reinforce doubt. And the people that you're trying to impress, they're not building their future. Your voice is. They're not building your future. I gotta start that over. Dang it, that was such a key moment that I need to start that over. That moment was too key. That moment was too key. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Thank you, thank you. We back in the studio doing work. What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? Let me tell you something that I saw recently. I was in a workshop asking questions, trying to get people engaged, and there was a young lady in that room, and I could tell she understood everything. I mean, she was locked in, head nodding, paying attention, but she never spoke up, not once. After the workshop, she came up to me and said, that really meant a lot to me. I just didn't want to say anything in front of everybody. And I was like, why? She said, I didn't want my friends to laugh at me if I said something wrong or if I told you what my dream life was like. And that right there, that's the problem. She had the answer, but she chose silence. Not because she didn't know, but because because she valued their opinion over her growth. And that's social currency. You're so focused on being accepted that you start shrinking yourself. You don't raise your hand, you don't speak up, you don't step forward because you're trying to protect your image. But here's what you don't realize. Every time you choose approval over growth, you pay for it with your confidence. Every time you stay quiet when you should speak up, you reinforce doubt. And the people you're trying to impress, they're not building your future. Your voice is. Here's the truth. You can't grow and fit in at the same time. At some point, you got to decide, do I want to be accepted or do I want to become who I'm capable of becoming? Because those two are two totally different paths. And most people never become what they could be because they're so busy protecting how they look. Say this if you're done trading growth for approval. Because here's what I know. Winners write history, losers become a part of the story. If you don't write your own history, somebody's going to write you into their story, and I guarantee they're not going to write the ending to your life the way you want it to be written. Tap that follow button for more daily motivation, and remember, stay in your bag. Never chase a bag. We just pumping out videos, man. We pumping out videos, man. We pumping out videos, man. So we got another one blazing right now. We got another one blazing right now. Let me go change. I gotta go change my shirt real quick, y'all. I gotta go change my shirt. Appreciate the likes, man. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Y'all are dope. Let me go change my shirt real quick. Imagine, man. What's good? What's good? What's good? Hey, yo. Bro, what's good, y'all? What's up, YouTube? Appreciate y'all coming in, man. Stay locked in, yo. We here. Rage Baited. What's up, man? Oh, that's not what I want. One of the biggest reasons that people stay stuck is because they only move when they feel like it. If they didn't feel motivated, they didn't act. If they don't feel confident, they don't try. If they don't feel ready, they don't start, and that's the trap. Because your feelings change every day, but your goals don't. There are going to be days when you don't feel like waking up early, days where you don't feel like working, days where you don't feel like doing anything that actually moves your life forward. And if you only move when you feel good, you'll never be consistent. That's why discipline matters far more than motivation. Even right now, I don't want to be in this studio recording 50 days of content, but it's something that I have to do, right? Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. Motivation shows up sometimes, but discipline shows up every time. The people you see winning, it's not that they feel better than you do. It's that they move differently than you do. Especially on the days that they don't feel like it. They still show up, they still work, they still execute. Not because it's easy, but because they made a decision. And here's the truth. If you keep letting your feelings control your actions, your life will always feel out of your control. But when your actions start controlling your feelings, everything changes. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to move. I want you to save this if you're done letting your feelings decide your future. And remember, winners write history, losers become a part of the story. I'm Backpack Jeff. Tap the follow button so that you can join the fastest growing family on social media and follow for more daily inspiration. Yep. All right. What's good, y'all? What up, y'all? We working in here, man. We working. So we on red. So we going pink now. So what I do is, hey, what's going on, YouTube? So what I do is I shoot 5 videos. And then in those 5 videos, what I'm gonna do, I shoot 5 videos in one shirt color. So each shirt color is going to get each one of the different light patterns that you guys see back here. So that way when I'm recording, I know that this is a new video, this is a new video, this is a new video. So you can see the lights down here. Right now we're on pink. On the remote, I have 5 different light options right here. So I record 5 different ones and, you know, we go from there, man. So We make this thing happen, man. You can't change your life insane. You can't change your life without changing your environment. And some of y'all keep trying to change your life. Some of y'all keep trying to change your life, but you refuse to change your environment. And let me let you in a secret. You can't change your life without changing your environment. You know why? Because I've never seen someone stick with a positive habit in a negative environment. You got the same people having the same conversations, the same habits, and then wonder why nothing is different. You say you want to grow, but you're surrounded by people who joke about everything that's serious. You say you want more, but you're around people who are comfortable with less. You say you want discipline, but you're in spaces where nobody is consistent. That don't work, because whether you realize it or not, your environment is training you. It's shaping how you think, what you accept, what you believe is normal. So when you try to level up, you get pulled right back down, not because you're weak, but because your environment is stronger than your intention. And here's the thing, you can't grow in the same place that is keeping you comfortable. At some point, you gotta make a decision. Do I stay loyal to what I'm used to, or do I get serious about where I'm going? Because growth is uncomfortable. It might mean new rooms, new conversations, even new people. And yeah, that's hard, but staying the same is harder. So if you really want to change your life, stop just working on yourself and start checking what's around you. Because because your environment, the right environment, will push you, challenge you, and elevate you. Save this if you're ready to level up your environment, not just your mindset. Remember, winners write history, losers become a part of the story. I'm your favorite cousin, Backpack. Tap that follow button for more daily motivation. Jen is back. What up, Jen? What's up, y'all? What's up, YouTube? Pink. We on green now. Most of you don't have a lack of opportunity. You have a lack of information, and it's costing you way more than you think. Some of y'all keep saying you want to level up, but you don't read. And that's the problem. Because if you don't read, you're stuck thinking at the level that you're currently at. Same thoughts, same decisions, same results. Reading is how you borrow experience without paying full price for it. You can learn from somebody who already failed, somebody who already figured it out, somebody who already made the mistakes that you're about to make. But instead, you'd rather scroll, you'd rather spend hours on your phone watching other people live better lives instead of studying how they built it. And then you say you want more. That don't match. Look, let me tell you this. If you don't put in or take in new information, you can't expect a new life out, right? If you don't put new information in, you can't expect a new life out. Your mindset can't grow if your knowledge stays the same. Reading isn't about being smart, it's about becoming better. So if you really want to change your life, start feeding your mind something that actually builds you. Say this if you're ready to grow your thinking, not just your screen time. I'm your favorite cousin Backpack. Remember, winners write history, losers become a part of the story, and stay in your bag, never chase a bag. Tap that follow button so that you can join the family. We would love to have you and for daily motivation. I don't wanna play games. No games now. We've been together 6 months now. All right, y'all. I'm actually about to go back to the crib, man. I'm about to go back to the crib, YouTube.